Let's make Finnish oat bread, Kauraleipä. I made the starter already yesterday. 1 cup of warm water, 1 cup of all-purpose flour and half a teaspoon of active dry yeast. Mix it and let it rest overnight. You can do this with machine or manually. I did this time manually. I'll add 2/3 of cup of rolled oats, same amount of warm water, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and then about 1¼ cup of all-purpose flour and 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. I mix those first before adding them gradually to the dough. And what's not shown here, I added also 1½ tablespoons of vegetable oil. Then I let the dough rise for 45 minutes and then mixing the dough manually, and I added approximately 1 cup of flour during kneading, because it needs to be kneaded well. This time I show here a little bit more how much I knead the dough, because somebody was commenting I needed too little, but I'm always of course cutting the videos. So this needs a good kneading, about from 5 to 10 minutes or so. Depends on how does it look and how does it feel. But this time I will be I could make 2 breads of these, but I'm thinking of making something like imitation of kaurapalat and another famous Finnish bread. So I will be making 2 shapes, square or rectangular ones and then round ones, but kind of like not very high ones, so these will be flat, and that's the idea. But they will need a lot of kneading because it makes the dough rise also later and to keep its form. You can of course make as many as you like. First I cut the dough to 2 pieces, and then I think there was 8 pieces of these round ones. I rolled the dough to round pieces and then flattened them even more. Do you know how old is that rolling pin? I got that maybe when I was less than 5 years old, so it's well over 40 years old. Okay, so then the square ones. I'm here thinking what is a nice size. This is half of the dough there. I'm just trying to make them a little bit rectangular, and so that the tips are not sharp, so that they don't burn in the oven. I'll add a little bit of marks with fork, both of these, and let them rise. This time about 30 minutes to rise under a towel. Then to the oven it goes, about 390 Fahrenheit, and bake for 20 to 30 minutes. If it's a big bread, these small ones come in about 10 or 12 minutes. Make sure that you don't bake them too dry, so that they still are nice. You can see when they are browning a little bit, it will be perfect like this.